Hello, Space VIP. I'm planetary geologist Dr. Kirby Runyon. While it may not be easy to spot, your field of view from space will definitely encompass Big Bend National Park, which is bounded on the south by the Rio Grande and the US-Mexico border. Since researching Big Bend for this video, it's now a place I can't wait to see from the ground. There are two geological features that really grabbed my attention while researching this video, and I really want to share them with you. One of them is called Santa Elena Canyon, and the other is called Mule Ears Peaks. At Santa Elena Canyon, the Rio Grande cuts into 120 million-year-old limestone cliffs, which just seem to rise out of nowhere from the surrounding plain. The view from the ground looks spectacular. One side of the river is Mexico, and the other side is the US. While this canyon is much smaller than the Grand Canyon overall, it still looks really impressive. Perhaps you've heard of the giant canyon system on Mars called Valles Marineris. Now that canyon utterly dwarfs any canyon here on Earth. Here's Valles Marineris from Europe's Mars Express spacecraft. And Uranus's moon Miranda has freakishly high cliffs too. Here's a view from NASA's spacecraft Voyager 2. Now back on Earth, the Mule Ear Peaks are also amazing, and they form two jagged ear-like mountains made from a type of explosive volcanic rock called rhyolite. Rhyolite's basically like a fine-grained granite, and it's really rich in the minerals quartz and potassium feldspar. Geologically, the mule ears are two exposed dikes, or magma bodies, that cooled and solidified underground. The mule ears were once molten hot magma intrusions that forced their way into the rock layers underground. Then the surrounding ground eroded away, leaving the mule ears towering above. Exposed magmatic dikes on other planets seem rare, but we think they might be present on Venus. The problem is that investigating the surface of Venus is really hard because of its insanely thick atmosphere. These radar views from NASA's Magellan spacecraft show possible exposed dikes. 3 brand new robotic missions are going to Venus in the late 2020s and early 2030s, and those will help expose more of Venus's mysteries. So, how can you recognize Big Bend National Park from suborbital space? It's tricky because its colors blend into the surrounding landscape. Hopefully you saw my previous videos on the Carrizozo lava flow and white sands, which are really easy to spot from space. Now, if you launch with Blue Origin from their West Texas launch pad, Big Bend National Park will be on the exact opposite side of the spacecraft from Carrizozo and White Sands. So, from White Sands, look 180 degrees away from it, and you should find Big Bend. Unfortunately, Big Bend will be harder to see if you launch with Virgin Galactic out of Spaceport America, which is further to the west in New Mexico. But if you know where to look, you should still be able to spot it. I hope you enjoyed the view.